Slipping off there. Right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm ready. At this point, I usually think I've forgotten something.
Wallet.
Yeah. Okay, handbrake off. And away. Well, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today we're at Old Felixstowe and I can hear thunder in the background. We've just we've been here a couple of hours. Beautiful and sunny when we arrived, but the dark clouds and thunderstorms have moved in. We sat outside with one of Sue's retired nurse friends and had coffee, socially distanced of course. It's July the 2nd, by the way, and we are still under the conditions of the lockdown, which mean that we can't camp overnight yet, although a lot of the English campsites are opening on Saturday in 2 days' time. A lot of excitement about that. We're not going out camping this week. We're waiting until the 10th of July when we're going to be travelling up to Lowestoft in Suffolk, so not too far, but we've got 2 nights on a site there, and we'll bring you a review of the site there and what we're up to. As is usual with our day trips, we're out on a doggy walk and we're going to be dodging showers. Got an umbrella tucked under my coat here and we're heading for the cliff. Let's have a little look around, and we're heading to Old Felixstowe at the north end of the town, and there's a lovely big cliff just ahead of me. As you can see, we've got Sheila and Joe with us again today. Oscar was keen to get going, look. And quite a number of steps to climb or descend. A lovely big beach, and there's a few people about, but in the main pretty quiet. A few beach huts. Let's get down on the beach. Another quite remote piece of coast, Suffolk coastline here. Some big puddles along here because we've less than an hour ago, just half an hour or so ago, we had quite a downpour. mixed with hailstones and all sorts. So it's a real summer thunderstorm. One or two brave golfers still playing with the storm approaching. Lovely Martello Tower here. The end of Old Felixstowe here, and we're looking across into the North Sea. Just to my left here, there's across the river, there's Bordsey Manor up on the coast there, and round in front of me, quite a few sandbanks. Now these sandbanks move about quite a lot. Clearly, you know, over the time. I mean, they don't just appear overnight. They take weeks and months to reshape. But each time we come here to Old Felixstowe, it's different. There are a few houses down here at Old Felixstowe, and I understand there's about 100 people live down here. Little houses and cottages, and there's another Martello Tower just up ahead as well. Well, we've reverted to brolly cam. Quite a heavy storm just now, so everything had to be tucked away in my pocket. But we're down at the Ferry Boat Inn. We've just taken a little bit of shelter under their canopy. The Ferry Boat Inn is a lovely pub. If you're down at Old Felixstowe, that's the place to be. And they're looking forward to opening again on Saturday. Just saw a member of staff there and wish them luck. But let's have a look at the Ferry Boat Inn. Lovely place. Come down to the ferry, Felixstowe Ferry, and a little jetty here, and across the water is Bordsey. There's a motorhome parked over there where we were last February, or the February before last, and we did an overnight camp on that side of the river. And here is the Winkles at the ferry, little cafe and a boatyard. We're all getting wet. And then little ice cream hut and a fresh fish shop here as well. Quite a nice little car park down here. It is a power display car park, but quite tight for big motorhomes. And there's a ladies and gents loo, public toilets here as well, if you need that during your walk. But, this cafe here is this part of the cafe is closed down just for the lockdown. And then just to my left here we've got the yacht club. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon they got a boat out there. There's fishermen on a sandbank out there. I don't think they swam. We just got back to the vans from Felixstowe Ferry and dried off a bit, and we're just going to go for another walk. But look what's behind me. More very dark clouds, and we think there's another thunderstorm coming, but we're just going to go for it anyway. Well, there's a little bit of the coastal path here that you have to go along the beach, but and then it continues on this side, and I think it's coastal erosion and the landowners not providing the land to replace the coastal path, but this bit is all intact again. So we come off the beach where the coastal path ends and starts. Okay, we can now start walking along this new section, which is really quite nice, and this will take you all the way down to Felixstowe Pier eventually. It's a couple of miles, but and this next session of promenade, you often find camper vans park along this road here, and I have seen them overnighting along here, but it's a bit of a camber in the road. You do have to come up on the curb to level your van. Well, that was a busy day. We think we've walked about 6 or 7 miles today amongst all the showers, but what is it now, 6:30 in the evening, and as my stepdad always used to say, best part of the day. Till next time, it's bye bye from us.